is going on, everybody? The Brave Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to some Massive Man. I'm slowly running out of videos for Massive Man, which is a huge bummer. But we will not stop reacting to Massive Man until we run out of music. So this is Massive Man and Hunnid Dolla. The song is called Not Fair. And I watched like the first 5 seconds when I was loading the video up, and it appears to be probably about the song appears to be probably about the loss of a friend, or family, or something along that line, just suffering from loss. And that's something I think almost all of us can relate to. All of us have lost somebody at some point. So I'm really looking forward to the song. And now I like, again, that is a prediction. I could be 100% wrong. But judging by the first like 5 seconds of the video that I did manage to watch when I was loading up the video to be able to react to it, yeah, the song is dedicated to somebody I'm pretty sure he knows, probably a friend. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. I always look forward to reacting to Massive Man. Massive Man is definitely one of my favorite artists out there. Definitely somebody I can relate to more on a musical level than a lot of other artists that I do react to and listen to. So, as before, I'm really looking forward to this. Hope you guys all enjoy the video. Let's go. Yeah, Sean Gooding.
Hi, it's nice to see you again. So how are you doing today?
To be honest, not good at all. I keep having these reoccurring nightmares, and for some reason, I feel like I could have prevented this, and it's all my fault.
Okay, and how do you feel you could have prevented that?
I don't know. I could have reached out more. He was in a dark place, but nobody saw this coming.
So how does this make you feel?
It's just
Not fair. I miss you, Sean. We all miss you. I feel alone and it's not fair. You were my friend, now you're not there. I've been thinking about it lately and something's driving me crazy. It's a fucking nightmare, I'm aware that people gotta die one day. But why now? Why you? Maybe some way you can hear this. I'm hoping it hits your spirit. I know that your disappearance was something we couldn't deal with. Goddamn.
And now I'm wishing I could talk to you, wishing I could get you out this funk and take a walk with you. Nah, but now I'm left with this dark hole deep inside my soul, and I'm losing all control. I am
so sorry I had to make this. About a week ago, we was chilling in your basement, laughing over dumb shit. Now I barely function. If you were to listen, I bet you would probably bump this.
What happened to the good days? What happened to the good times? And every single night out, you brought along the good vibes. I never thought this day would come where I'd be saying goodbye. Should I believe in that term that say the good die?
You were our friend, now you're...
Now, obviously, and I don't know if they're going to touch on it, I don't know the circumstances of which their friend passed away. But I've definitely felt like this. It felt like there were things I could have done to save somebody's life. About a year and a half to 2 years ago, I lost a friend. I won't say his name, but he was somebody I grew up with. Spent a lot of my time as a teenager hanging out with. I didn't actually grow up with him, but a lot of my teenage years were spent hanging with this guy. And as we hung out, he started getting like he was the dude I first ever smoked weed with, right? And again, guys, I don't smoke anymore. It was something I did for a little bit as a teenager. Realized I didn't enjoy it and never really went back. But he's the guy I started smoking weed with, and eventually it got to the point where he started doing harder and harder drugs, and I just didn't want to go down that path. The one thing about me is I don't like not feeling like myself. Like, I don't like the feeling of my body being numb and seeing things crazy. that. Like, I like to be in full control of myself. And he tried to offer some harder stuff to me a couple times, and I told him no. And it just got to the point where I didn't want to be around him anymore. So I stopped hanging out with him. My family and we all moved to another side of town. Not to get away from him, but like I lost contact with him, right? And eventually I had read on the news and watched the news where he got arrested he almost had like an underground tunnel system here in Indy built in the basement of his house. And now they didn't go anywhere. It was just like tunnels under his house. But at the same time, he was at this point big into dealing. And he got caught up for that, went and served some jail time. And I was friends with him on Facebook, and eventually he got out and was trying to turn his life around. Got away from doing drugs. Was doing some major rallying as far as trying to get people to do marches and things like that. And he turned around, and I think it was a couple weeks after he made a post one night where he was talking about how much he's glad that he's changed and what he wants to pursue and do in his life and how he was trying to change his life around. And then the next day on the news, and some friends messaged me that I grew up with, he had been shot and killed. And so I tell you that long story to tell you this. Again, what he could have been saying out loud and what he really could have been doing are two different things. Like, the circumstances for why he was shot, nobody really knows. And the reason I tell you this story is I can relate in a way to Massive Man. I'm guessing that the guy is Hunnid Dolla. The last song I heard Hunnid Dolla on was Marry You, and he actually sang in that one. I wasn't aware that he actually does some rapping. But I can relate to the feeling like you could have done more. Because like there's a part of me that wished I wouldn't have pulled myself away from that situation. Like maybe my influence could have been enough to get him away from the stuff that he was doing when we were teenagers. But at the same time, I try not to dwell too much on that because what I did was also a lot for me because I just didn't want to be around this stuff. I mean, at what point does I don't know. I don't know if what I did was the right decision or the wrong decision. I don't know if I could have changed anything. And it's one of those things like, I don't live with regrets. Everything in life that I've gone through has shaped who I am as a person and everything I've gone through is why I am who I am. And I just, like I said before, it's one of those things where I don't know if I could have done anything to help. But great song so far. Definitely, you can definitely hear the sadness in the lyrics and the words that these guys are using. So this guy definitely must have been close to him, a really good friend, and good song so far.
I believe in that term that say the good die.
You were our friend, now you're not there. You brought us light, now it's dark here. I'm wishing that I could save you, I'm sorry I wasn't able, and it's not fair, not fair. You were our friend, now you're not there. You brought us light, now it's dark here. I'm wishing that I could save you, I'm sorry I wasn't able, and it's not fair, not fair. Couldn't believe it, opened my eyes and I got a call. Weak in the knees, I couldn't breathe and I'm gonna fall.
It hit me where it hurts. I'm choking on my words. Now I can barely speak. It made my stomach turn. I swear this shit is so absurd. Now we gotta bury you in dirt. I wish that you were still alive so you could tell me what it's worth.
And when I was thinking suicide, you would talk me out of it. Gave me positivity and taught me how to live. I wish it was a joke, I swear something's gotta give. I wish I never took for granted all the things you did.
I knew you since a child. I loved your fucking smile. I swear you were so wild. Now everyone's like, wow.
What do we do now? We never saw it coming. We all wish he was here so we could tell him that we love him. What do we do now? We never saw it coming. We all wish he was here so we could tell him that we love him. You were our friend, now you're not there. You brought us light, now it's dark here. I'm wishing that I could save you. I'm sorry I wasn't able, and it's not fair, not fair. You were our friend, now you're not there. You brought us light, now it's dark here. I'm wishing that I could save you. I'm sorry I wasn't able, and it's not fair, not fair.
Well, I think we've made some real progress here. Should we say same time next week?
Sounds good. I'll see you next week.
Kind of a rough song to listen to, man. Yeah, dude. Another great track by Massive Man and Hunnid Dolla. I am so glad I happened to stumble across these videos on YouTube, man, because, like, Massive Man just does a great job with painting a picture with his words, man, and making you think about life. Man, Massive Man, Hunnid Dolla, guys, I'm so sorry you guys had to go through that, and I'm sure even if it's only been a year or two since all this happened, I'm sure you guys still feel it. Maybe not on a daily basis like you were, but it still creeps up. I know I think about my friend that passed a couple years ago at least once a week, once every other week. Like I said, it's rough when you deal with something like that. But anyways, if you guys like the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Massive Man and Hunnid Dolla's Not Fair? Be sure to check the description below for my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and my BitChute. Comment down below, what would you guys like to see me react to? Also, there is no also. I love you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.